Good Tuesday evening, West Michigan. For the most part, we had a scattered wintry mix today, but when it was all said and done, really not much in the way of impact, at least for our standards, in the way of winter weather. For the most part, we are drying out, and that will lead to quite the quiet stretch for this point of November. First things first, a view out of Fremont today, outside of Fremont. That wintry mix, it was spotty this morning, but by midday into the afternoon, it became somewhat widespread across West Michigan. Briefly, some flakes flying. Again, outside of Fremont, generally north of I-96 is where we saw some flakes fly today. And now as the evening is progressing, we are drying out across the area. Notice that last frame here, just a little bit of light on the horizon. That's the clearing that will take place all across the area by the end of this evening, especially by the end of tonight. Daytime highs today were generally a few degrees above the freezing mark. We flirted around the freezing mark much of today, and that's what led to the different types of precipitation we saw all across West Michigan. A mixture of rain, snow, even some sleet. But our 13 weather ball is solid red. We will have slightly warmer temperatures ahead tomorrow. At least we'll be back into the lower 40s. And outside of another maybe hour from now, we will dry out rather quickly this evening, and that will be the theme the rest of the work week. 13 weather ball brought to you by LaFontaine Lincoln of Grand Rapids. The culprit in today's scattered wintry mix, low pressure to our south, sliding across the Ohio River Valley. Now, here in West Michigan, we are somewhat displaced from the best dynamics of the system, and why today's wintry mix really didn't give us much in the way of an impact. But we're still contending with the last grasp of precipitation near Big Rapids, some of this falling in the way of snow, but this is all exiting the area quickly this evening, and within another 30 minutes or so, I think this will be out of here. This is the view out of Big Rapids, Mitchell Creek Park. Just a touch of winter precipitation trying to accumulate on the grass, but really I think any impact the rest of this evening will be for a few slippery spots on the secondary roads as temperatures plunge below the freezing mark. In fact, tonight, temperatures will fall well into the 20s, and for those that are near and northward of Big Rapids towards US 10, temperatures falling into the upper teens. So a chilly night tonight, but we do rebound into the lower 40s tomorrow as that wind, light wind, shifts to the south and east. Our Bauer forecast, it is cut and dry. We dry out within the next, again, 30 minutes or so, and then it's just a matter of how quickly the clouds disperse. By daybreak tomorrow, we should wake up to a full amount of sunshine, so we'll start off tomorrow under a sun-filled sky. By the afternoon, some clouds will work their way back from the south and west, so we'll end tomorrow under a partly cloudy note. But really, the next few days, just a matter of how much cloud coverage we'll contend with. It does appear Thursday will be on the cloudier side, but with a southerly wind, we should see temperatures climb near 50 degrees on Thursday. More sunshine expected as Friday goes on. Those numbers still staying somewhat above average for the second half of November standards. For this time of year, our average is right around the middle 40s. After tomorrow, Thursday through the weekend, even into early next week, we should stay a few degrees above average for that daytime high. You might have seen some stuff on social media now. There are signs that we will have a pattern change sometime near or the days after Thanksgiving. All that means is that we are getting farther into late fall, into early winter. And that is the case across the country, that we will have a colder than average air mass come in after Thanksgiving. Temperatures tonight falling into the 20s, and for those near US 10 in the upper teens, a mostly clear sky, light wind out of the north and east. That wind will shift to the south and east tomorrow. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast, as quiet as it can be for second half of November. Temperatures in the upper 40s and near 50 degrees. And Juliet, as for the weekend, looking like we should enjoy some sunshine. So good news if you want to get the holiday lights up, and also some lingering fall cleanups.